Hello, friends. So I lied to you. I told you I was going to finish up the junk journal, and I'm doing magazine collages instead. I promise I'll get back to it sometime. Anyways, I cut up a whole bunch more that you seen me scavenge in the last video, I think. Maybe 2 videos ago. I wrote out some sayings I want to use. We're going to need to get this to curl back up. It'll be fine. We'll get that curled back up. But I have to get us an idea of what we have to work with. So I'm going to put this to the side for just a second. And let's start thinking about what we have. So we have a body, we have legs. I have some earring accessories, some eyes and heads. So let's get all our eyes and heads together. Okay, lips, head, because we're going to make people today. This is going to be a great day. We're going to stick some stuff down. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to put those eyeballs with the heads because they would be a head. Hats, I have more hats. I have more accessories. We'll put those up there. More heads. These are just some background pieces in case I need... Oh, you know what? I wanted to make a planet. So I might use these to make a planet. They have kind of a planet look. Okay, so those are our planets. Here's some more accessories. Some pants. Eyeballs. A top. A body. The big hand. I don't know where I'd put that. Maybe in accessories, maybe in backgrounds. Okay, so I have more backgrounds, so I'm going to put these 2 in backgrounds. More shapes. A head, some legs, the giant head for the hat, the cake hat. Okay, I'm going to put these with accessories because I don't have room for another pile. Ooh, these are the big eyeballs. So this one has, I know what I'm doing with this one. So we're going to put this one right here for a minute and bring it right back. Here's I think this is a stand, like maybe for somebody to stand on. So I'm going to put that with accessories / backgrounds. Here's a hat. I'm going to put that with this. Okay, we have stars for the background, which is why I need a planet. We have strawberries for the background. We have orange peels for the border. We have this lady who I think is a background piece. I think she's going to be sitting judging somebody. More background stuff. 2 heads. And more background stuff. Okay. So I'm going to put the bodies over here and get our heads going. Because I have to have heads before I can have bodies. So this gal is going to be our hat one. So her head has to get skinnier, right? Because a hat sits on the head. So if this is the hat, her head can only be that wide. And I don't care if it makes her look a little weird. But I'm going to trim off. So first off, I feel like I have more on this side already. So we're going to trim off. Okay. So we got that cut off. Now it looks like I could cut off some on this side. Okay, let's see how close we are now. Okay, I still need, I'm thinking I want to go kind of almost right up to her eye. And we'll just go right down her neck. There we go. And we're going to go, this is going to be easier if I do it this way this time. we're going to come right up by her neck. And go right up to her eye. Okay. So now, oh yay, it fits. Okay, so now we have a hat. But wait, there's more. I have big eyes to put on her, which I kind of love. And I would want her big eyes to be under her hat because her head, she has a very large head. We're going to ignore what her head would be. Okay, so we're going to put her eyes over her eyes. I need this because this is the glue we're going to use. And I flipped her eyes around. So these are sad eyes. I like when they look sad and morose. Some people could make happy eyes. But I'm more of a sad eye kind of girl. Let's make sure we haven't glued it down. We haven't glued it down. And let's put this other eye on. Okay. And I don't really see this gal having a body because her head is taking up a big part of it. And we'll probably maybe give her some hair or something, right? Okay, so now let's get her hat on. And I think I want a rakish tilt to it. So we're going to kind of tip it that way. All right, so we're going to come at least to here, right? And then kind of go up in this angle. And then I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to do the edge of this so that we know we got a good seal. Get the glue off my fingers and get that hat on. We glued it to the background. Okay, so we're going to set this aside for a minute and let's get our other heads and think about what we're going to do. Why is there legs? Legs should be with bodies. Okay, so now we have, ooh, could we put, no. Where's a head that's the right size for this hat? That's the right size for that hat. This head is the right size for that hat. Okay, what about sunglasses? Where is, let's start, I think that's too small for this one. What about this gal? Could I put big eyes on her? I love her hair. She has this very specific bang. And I kind of think I want to put, I'm thinking I might put her bang on, or her eyes on her head. We have this gal looking this way. Let's get everybody lined up. Ooh, look how fun that is. She looks very, oh, that's kind of cool. I don't mind that. Let's keep that as an idea. Well, I feel like these guys seem really small. Why do they have such small heads? How big are their bodies? Oh, maybe we went with, all right, we're going to have to bring this over here. Okay, heads, you go over there. We're just going to use this as an example of the size, right? So say we have this body. What size head would go on it? We would lose the kind of funny legs, which if we're going to lose the funny legs, we're going to cut them off and then just draw in legs. But say we did that. Ooh, what about this gal? So say we have her funny hair. I love her funny hair. And this gal's eyes on her. Do we want even bigger eyes? Do we have somebody else facing that way? What about this gal's eye? Too big. Too big. But would they go good on her? They would go good on her. I'm thinking yes. Let's go with this. Okay, so we're going to cut her eyes out. Okay. I have my glasses. So this process will go much easier. Okay, so we're going to put her kind of bigger eyes on this lady. And I always start by cutting extra because you can't put it back on once you cut it off, right? Right. Okay. So let's see how that goes. I like her very side eye look. Is that big enough? Are those eyes big enough? They're not that much bigger than her real eyes. Oh my. Okay, let's keep this in mind. Okay, what about this girl? I know we have other eyes. So those are a decent size. Yeah, those are a decent size. Okay, I think we need to take off her eyes. Oh yeah, I like them on her. Okay, so for this one, what I'm going to do is find my snips, Tim Holtz snips. There we go. I would not try to do this without snips. And for this gal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go along her, kind of her makeup. And then come down. And then go along her makeup. I'm going to go to her under eye. And then come up. And then go to her under eye. And then go over. And now we have, okay, yes, I like that. How do I want it? I think I want it right along her eyebrows. Okay, so I don't need the very edge, but then I need her eyebrows. Don't work on your journal. There we go. And we're going to have that one eye sticking off the side, which I absolutely adore. Oh, cute. Very cute. Okay, so she's a great face. We'll put her with, where's the big head? I lost the big head. Oh, I found the big head. Okay, she has a great face. Now that this one has been sitting here like this for a while, let's see if there's any other heads we like it better on. This is kind of a plain head. If we wanted to put glasses on and lips, see, then I think it gets cartoony. I don't love that. I could do the glasses on her, but I sort of like that they're not seeming right on her face. And then I could do big giant hair on her. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'll put this right on her nose bridge where they would sit. Don't work on your journal. All right, we're going to let this dry because there's a ton of glue sticking off over there, but I love that. Okay, next. Let's see what we have. We have, see, those eyes are too little. What about if we just put the big lips on her face? Not sure about that one. Big lips on her. Not sure about that one. I have some giant eyeballs compared to these faces. I feel like I have a lot of big eyeballs and a lot of little heads. What is up with that? That is a little freaky, isn't it? I love that. Okay, so we're going to do this just to get a bunch of this off. And just start to see what we might like to do with her. I kind of really love these, and they'll be fun to draw. but they're too far apart. So we're going to do them, but we're going to move them together. Because her PDs, how far apart her pupils are too far apart, and it makes it look weird. Okay, do we want them to be square, or on this journal, are we doing more of a shaped eye? Let's try the shaped eye, because I love this. Okay. All right. Ooh, then I can overlap them. Okay, if I get this one all the way over there, just covering that bit of her eye socket is where this one's going. And then I'll figure out where the other one's going. All right. And if I need to cut some of it off, I will, but I don't think I will. Oh, I might. I need to cut off some of that side. And I feel like since her other side is flat, let's make her eyes look similar. Okay, so about this far over. Well, I like how cute her eyeballs are. So cute. Okay. She's great. Okay, how big are her eyes? Could her eyes go on this lady? Oh, let's put her over here. Because we have, what, 3 heads? I don't love her face, and I can paint her eyeballs. She has very close together eyeballs. I don't love her face because it is out of focus, slightly out of focus. She's very attractive. I'm not trying to impugn her prettiness. Just the photographer has her out of focus. There, now that is something I can live with. Okay. So let's throw these guys away. And we're going to put her, I need to, once I get to a certain spot, I use the Tim Holtz snips because they are very good for detail work. If you're doing magazine collage, I feel like there's so many things you can use, but the one thing that I wouldn't, if I had to pick one thing, I would have the snips for the magazine collage. That would be it. Yeah, see, now I can, what I try to do is I try to line up their noses. So there's where her nose is actually. And so if I do that, a lot of times it looks more realistic. But what I want to do here is I want to cut along her bangs. And then they go up a little bit here. And then they come down. There's a little glare that makes it easier for you to see and harder for me to see, but it's fine. It's fine. And you would think, why not just cut off her whole hair? And I've done that in the past, and it makes it super hard to figure out where everything would have gone. Nope, wrong eyes. I'm just trying to see how much further. Oh, I might have to cut off all her hair. Can I keep it to where it's just hanging on, or do I have to cut it off? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we just made it. Yay, us. See, now her hair is exactly where her hair would be. And I don't have to figure it out. Okay, so I need all of this except for the left edge. Excuse me, I'm going to move your hair, lady. Okay, we're going to line up her nose. Ooh, her eyes are crooked. Let's get her eyes up where I want them to be. Beautiful. And then, don't glue on your book. And then, I am fully aware that I could take these off of my journal and not be gluing on my journal. At some point, I might do that. But in general, I just tell you not to glue on your journal and I go about my business. Okay, I truly love that. What a great head. Okay, we're going to put it over here to dry. All right, let's see. What else do we have? We have some hats. Let's get our hats back. But let's see if we can make any more heads. I feel like I have 2 heads and 2 eyes I could use. That's a little creepy. I don't mind it as much on her. I don't know why. These are kind of maniacal eyes. And so one thing that's going to make it interesting if we do decide to go with this is the eyes are in black and white and she is in color. Okay, we can line up the nose. Ooh. We can line up the nose and push the eyes way up her head. Oh, I kind of love that. That's what we're going to do. We'll figure out hair and stuff like that later. But I like that kind of where that nose thing is happening is letting us move her eyes up her head in a little kind of weird way, right? That just makes you look at it and go, huh, I don't know that's where I think her eyes would be. All right, let's see. Can we use... Okay, I don't love any of these. I'm going to be cutting out some stuff and doing stuff on my own for this one. But we're going to finish their heads today. And then we'll be doing the backgrounds and the bodies next week. Let's find our heads and our bodies. How many heads do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads. Okay. Let's get this off of my journal. Imagine that. We have 2 really good hats. All right, let's see what bodies we have. Oh, we have this super fun, like, legs. I adore that. We have this gal. See, I may have to, when I glue this one down, I may have to cheat. She's a very tall body, but I love her shoes. I love her crisscross applesauce legs. But I may want to make her body a little smaller. Let's see how much room we have. Let's see. Oh, we may be fine. Okay, I don't hate that. Okay, let's audition some other heads. Let's try her. I feel like we're already pushing the boundaries. I like that her head is flat and that she's kind of all eyes, and I can kind of cheat her down a little bit on her shoulders. Oh, I could cheat her shoulders a little bit too just now. Okay, she's definitely an option. Who else do we have? We've got this gal, but I'm going to have to give her hair, but her head's a lot smaller. Maybe we could do this. I don't feel like there's anything interesting about that. Okay, so we're going to do her. So the first thing I'm going to do is, because she already has her own neck. So first off, let's get her turtleneck looking a little bit cuter. I'm going to make her neck a teeny bit smaller and give her a chin, even more of a chin. Oh, if life were only that easy. There we go. And then we have to, well, we won't cut off her fingers yet because I'm not sticking them down today. You may not be with me when I stick them down, but I am going to get her shoulders. We're going to cheat her shoulders a little bit. Okay, there we go. And then we could put her on there, and then I do have room to mess around a little bit. Well, I kind of love her. Anything I do with her hair is going to go off the page, but okay, so let's just stick her on this body, and this is going to be her body. So cute. And I'm going to paint a ton of this one with Posca pens and stuff. I'll show it to you, but I'm not going to do it with you. Okay, so she's cute. Let's put her in here so we don't lose her. When I lose her later, then you can just tell me where she's at. Okay, we have this sweater. Let's go ahead and... So this is kind of a... Let's see our heads. Oh, gosh. So she's a large head, which I can always make their necks the right size. Is she the one for this? Too big. Too big. All right. Is she the one for this? I think this going out and these going out is very distracting. So we're going to cut this gal's legs off. I don't know if I love these legs with this body. I love this body with this head. But I may have to... Oh, where are those other legs? I had more legs. I had those cute girly legs. Where did they go? Oh, there they are. Hold on. Okay, if I make this a super mini skirt, that will not work. Okay, what happens if I do this? I kind of want her to have girl feet, but I don't hate those. And we could take the... Okay, we're going to do this. So first off, we're going to make her a skirt underneath this coat. So we're going to go up in here. And then we're going to come around and make her a skirt. And then her coattails will just be on the outside. There we go. So now she has a cute little skirt on. We're going to give her a head tip. Diane Reevely calls it breaking their necks. We're going to break her neck. Can we do her little shoesies? See, those shoes are just too big. Nope. But can we do these shoes if we make them skinny legs? So we're going to make these skinny legs. So the shoes are going to come around and the legs are going to go up and be skinny instead of pants. So like if she had tights on. And we're going to cut them apart. Okay. So now let's go ahead and... So we have a little bit of a knee bend here. And do not forget, at the end of the day, if we want to do a kicky leg, we could do a kicky leg. This should be easier to see. Hold on, let me get their little legs done. And then there's a little dip in. I'm just following the line of what's happening on the real person. So we have this, and she has two little legs. Oh, I love that. Oh, look how cute. Think right about there. And this needs to be a wee little bit longer because her foot is straight, right? Because this is pointing down. Look at her cute little legs. Maybe move this one down a skosh. Too late. Be fine. Okay, so now I got a bunch of extra legs back here. I'm just going to cut off. Now, would this be cuter? I think this would be cuter now because now her coat is coming so far down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this level of the coat and see where it's already there. Oh, that makes more sense, right? Now it's not like this giant coat hanging down. It's adorable. And I will draw in her neck, right? Do I want to draw in her neck or do we want to just make her a neck? Okay, I am going to make this into Mars. So I'm going to make a circle to make this a planet. I'm going to make a bunch of planets for the background, but that's going to be Mars. But then I have this little piece I can use to make a neck. Okay, so I'm going to glue right here. And just glue her neck on. Okay. And then I am going to glue her head on. And she's going to have a real tippy head. Okay. Give this just 1 second. We're going to come around the back here and glue this as much as we can. And then cut off the part that isn't stuck down. Pull the glue off her face. And then what we're going to do is, I have glue on my finger, is we're going to come here and go right to where the shirt would come out, right? And I'm going to have it bend a little bit back towards her head, like that. And then I'm going to come to where this one comes out, and I'm going to have it bend back towards her head. And then she has a neck. Cute. She's done. Let's put her in here. Okay, where's our big head lady? Does she even fit? She does. Her lovely gems do not fit. We're going to cut those off. Maybe use them for something else in the background or the border. And we're going to cut her head off her neck. And for something like this, some big cut like this, I want to take big, huge cuts, not little tiny cuts with the little scissors. Because if you did a million tiny cuts with the little scissors, then all of a sudden it would be super, super choppy. Okay, she is going to be great. Under there. Okay, now let's see. What else do we have? I feel like I have a whole bunch of bottoms and no tops. Okay, I have this top. Can we... I don't know if I love that. I kind of love these wonky legs. And it's going to make it maybe short enough. Like that looks super awkward. I love it. Maybe we could even put something on her hands. Let's see whose head we can put on here. She's okay. But not, like, it doesn't, like, scream, oh, that's so cute, I've got to do it. Now, if I were to put a giant hat on her head, then would it scream, I want to do it? So I have this hat. That could go perfect on her head. Because her head is just the right size for that. She's growing on me. Let's leave her alone for a minute. What about this lady? Will this hat fit on her? Ooh, that hat will fit on her. I also have the other half of this. Let me see if that hat fits her better. Nope. Oh, if we do it this way. Ooh, what about if we do it that way? Oh, hold on. Hold on. That's kind of cute. All right, I became distracted. Let's look at this again because that's adorable. Okay, so what happens if we do this and we give her a cute hat? Well, I think this is her hat because it fits on her head. So we're going to put this hat on her. I didn't even have to give her a lobotomy for it to fit. So she gets this hat. Now, is this growing on me? I feel like just everything about this outfit is sloppy. Now, don't forget, do we want to, let's try this. So we're going to make a skirt. What if this isn't quite so baggy? Now we're getting somewhere. I feel like I could make her skirt a little skinnier, more of an A-line. I don't mind that at all. It's growing on me. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so let's stick her top to her skirt. Okay. And let's stick her, oops, I have to cut between her legs. I didn't do this gap, I just noticed. And a lot of times coming up from the bottom is a lot easier than cutting on the top. So we're gonna come and just do that final little cut from the bottom. Look how much difference that made. All right, and then we had this right about there. What great shoes. Okay. And then we have a whole bunch of legs. Oh, a cute little outfit. And then let's do her. I like that her hat is tipped. We're going to do her. Could I trim off just a bit of her chin? I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm just trying to gain as much space as I can get. So I'm thinking we could go right there. Oh, you know what we could do? Duh. Okay, what we're gonna do is this. She doesn't need a turtleneck. Okay, so now we can go right up to her chin and just give her the weensiest of necks. Right there, right there. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna bring her chin around where it kind of is gonna be. Come over here. And give her a tiny, tiny neck. Okay, so now we're gonna come over here. And then follow her chin over this way. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that's adorable. Love that. Let's get this gal back. I am totally digging this hat for her with her glasses. Do we want her ear? Who am I kidding? I'm going to make her hair. She won't have an ear. All right, we're going to put this on her head. Now admit it. Now that you look at this, seeing that as the bottom of a hat, seeing that cake bottom as a hat makes total sense, right? I know you know it. Okay. Okay, so what we have left are some people pieces. Let me show you what we've made so far. And then next week or next time, we'll do some backgrounds. So we have this lady, and I need to cut her fingers, but I'm going to do that right before I stick her down because I have finger issues. And she fits really well now. I'm not unhappy with her. And then we have this lady whose head we just made. I'm going to have to find her some kind of body. And this gal, I love her. She's turning into a favorite. And this lady with the big hat. And then this lady with the funny little legs. Look at her. So I feel like we made some really cute paper dolls today. And hopefully that helps. Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life.